Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has unveiled 5,000 transistor radios, 5,000 face masks, and cash donation by the Committee of Wives of Lagos State officials, Cowlso, to improve access to educational content by pupils and students in the state in response to the challenges thrown by the COVID-19 pandemic. The transistor radios and face masks, which were donated by Cowlso in partnership with the Office of Lagos State First Lady to the Ministry of Education, would be distributed across the state, especially in the hard-to-reach areas, including riverine areas.
The challenges posed by this pandemic is one that we all must face together, and by God's grace we conquer. I have no doubt about our students' ability to put the radio to good use, as this will further enhance their learning through the media platform. Also, we not relent in our effort to continue to show support to my brothers, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu-led administration in their service to residents of Lagos State and humanity in general through the theme's agenda.
Speaking at the event, Governor Sanwo-Olu commended Cowlso for the laudable initiative to play up the education of children in the state, expressing optimism that it would enhance access to educational content on radio.
What Cowlso is donating this morning is to improve and enhance the learning capability of the children. And so we're indeed excited that they've been able to put this together for them. I hear that this is the first batch. Another batch will come in. So you know, this is the new norm. We need to adapt with the new reality of where we find ourselves. And so this is part of adaptability, and innovation has to come to learning. And so I want to commission this and put it to use to the benefit of all our children in the public school. Thank you very much. Learning can be done, off-site. So it's just something for them to also get themselves busy, have a tool, have an app, have a phone, have a radio, whatever it means, you just need to use to communicate, right? Such that one has agreed time, in the comfort of your learning environment, you can tune, you can listen, you can take your notes, you can interact, you can be in tune.
On her part, the First Lady and Cowlso Chairman Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu said the initiative to donate the transistor radios was born out of the desire to ensure that no child is left behind in the access to quality education in the state.
We thought this was another opportunity for us. Apart from doing the palliatives that were given out during the lockdown, we needed to think of the new normal, the post-COVID period, and the way forward. And since the Ministry of Education was looking at improving on their e-learning, and also, by the grace of God, having an educational station, the radio transistors was the ideal thing to come about, especially for our children that are in the rural areas, the riverine areas, to be able to reach them. Ekpe, Ibejuleki, Agege, Ikorodu side. And we pray to God that this will help them to improve, and no child shall be missing in the education system of Nigeria.
Earlier, the Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo, commended the First Lady and Cowlso members for the donation, saying it would perfectly key into efforts to improve access to education for pupils and students, considering that some radio stations have signed on to the learning programs initiated by the ministry to engage students during the pandemic period.
It's a wonderful gesture, because what they are doing is that they are touching the lives of children in faraway places, children who are underserved, children who cannot afford radios and who still want to learn. So what they are doing has immense consequences for the long-term growth and learning of children around this. I think it's a wonderful gesture. They have radios in some communities, so we are not going to duplicate what they have. What we are going to do is ensure that it's for children who really do not have access to radios.
This is a good gesture that is timing and is just coming at the nick of time, because we realize that we have children that are underserved and requires attention, and like we believe, no child should be left behind.
The Director of Education Quality Assurance, Mrs. Abiola Seriki Ayeni, promised that the Office of Quality Assurance will guarantee the quality of the content across the various media platforms.
I think it's awesome that we're all putting hands together on the deck and ensuring that learning continues regardless of the resources our children have access to. Now, in terms of quality assurance, I think it would really be interesting for us to now even reconsider how learning can thoroughly occur via radio and via television.
On behalf of students of Lagos State, we promise that we'll make great use of it so that we can continue to enhance our learning even during at home and after this COVID-19 period. And I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, for always keeping our educational welfare a top priority and at heart.
According to statistics, over 1 million children are at home during this pandemic period. In this new normal, the Ministry of Education has gone ahead to improve on e-learning, loading the Nigerian curriculum onto some platforms, and in the bid to reach out to more students in the rural areas, Cowlso coming on board to assist with transistor radios is the right step in the right direction.